Lexus presents tennis on Sky Sports for the game changers.
So what was the key to getting you to agree or decide to fight that bit more?
I think it comes natural, you grow. I grow as a human and I grow as a tennis player, naturally, with age. And, the things that I thought I would never do when I was 23, 24, I accept and I enjoy doing now. And the opposite way around, the things I was enjoying doing in the past, I'm not enjoying doing now. So I think it's a natural growth of a person over time. And so I came with this idea of this kind of changes in my game towards my team myself. And my head coach said, "No, are you sure you're able to do that?" And I'm like, I don't know, but let's try. And then we played a couple of practice sets. I played the league, and before going into the season, I played a lot of matches, and I break rackets sometimes, as we all know. And we try to find a way how to when I'm frustrated, what should I do? Just to stay in the game, regardless what the media will think about me or what the people will think about me. So I just try to stay in the game, and we'll just be there, and whatever happens, happens.
Does this mean that winning is becoming more important to you?
Obviously, because of course we all know that my interviews back in 2020 when I was saying I was only playing for money, because that was the time I was starting to make, let's say, a big money. And then with time you realize, okay, now I have money. Now, I can leave. I can finish my career tomorrow and still be able to live my whole life and enjoy everything I want. And then you say, but is it money? Is that the ultimate goal I want? And then you answer yourself, no, because the money is a very nice motivator for the first couple of years, months, depending how good you are. For someone you're winning a slam and that's it. It's someone from the quali is making a semis of a slam, like Karatsev did. It's worth like $1 million or whatever the price there. Haven't checked because I haven't got there. And so I think that was the huge motivation at the beginning of my career, at the beginning of 2019 when I first break to the top 50. And maybe till end of 2021, I had it like, okay, that's good. I made 100K, all this. And then I realized that I want something more. I want something more than just money, because there's a lot of ways. With age, you realize a lot of ways to make money, and big money. So that's not the goal anymore. And the goal is to play good, to be a good role model for the kids, for the future generations, for my son. Of course, that's a huge motivator for me as well. And to try, to put your name on some titles. Of course, for me, it's never been and never would be the ultimate goal, because I think the most ultimate goal is to enjoy what you do and be happy at the end, because sometimes, you push yourself too much and you're like, what am I doing here? I don't even like it. I don't want to even be here. So that's not me. As long as I'm honest to myself and as long as I enjoy what I do and I'm happy with the way I'm doing it, I will continue.
What about off the court then? Because I recall an interview we did probably 2021, and I asked you, would you like to be top 10? And you said it depends on what I'd have to do to get there. That glass of wine on the flight or whatever, maybe that's what helped you get through the lifestyle, traveling and all that kind of thing. Are you making more changes to get where you want to be?
I am where I want to be. I'm totally happy with how I'm doing things, with what I'm doing, with my life on and off the court. Of course, the kid inside of me that wants to have hands on some big titles or on some big wins, of course, it's still there, and it will be there. I guess when you lose fire, it's tough, to even to leave, not to play. I'm not mentioning professional sport. But that's a question. If I want to be top 10, then the answer depends what I gotta sacrifice it for, because there is a big balance between what you win and what you lose. So, what is top 10 for me? First, specifically for Alexander Bublik, what is it? What do I need to scale it on the other way? Do I need to spend less time with my family? Do I need to enjoy less, or do I need to just to be myself? And then, because as I said, the changes came naturally. What you've seen at the beginning of the year. I cannot promise it will be like this until the rest of the year. But what happened in the first month, it's my choice. Because I really want, not because I thought, okay, to I don't know, top 20, you gotta do that. And, you know, I was going through the psychologist and all these things that guys are going. And it's more about like, okay, I want it. I feel that I'm happy to do it. And I start doing it. So if in one day of my career I'll be sitting here next to you and I'll be top 10, it's because I made changes that I really wanted. So this is the answer. So if you tell me now to be top 10, you gotta, you know, practice 2 hours more, eat better, you know, sleep better, play more tournaments or less tournaments, or whatever you're gonna tell me, or you cannot go to Monaco to practice there because it's outdoors, you gotta stay, whatever you're gonna tell me. And I'm gonna say, no, I'm not happy about it. I don't feel like I'm doing it. And because at the end, what's the stack? What's here? You know, what's the balance? So for me, it's like this.
Self-knowledge sounds like it's the key to all of this.
For sure, because at the end of the day, the tennis may end tomorrow. It may end today. You never know what's going to happen to you. You know, the life is a fragile thing, and you gotta enjoy what you do. You gotta be happy in the moment, and of course, you gotta think about your future. But yeah, so for me, that's the life about tennis outside of tennis is way more important than the sport itself.